That's it.
I don't follow you, sir.
Mr. Worf, get me the Shellyak.
Yes, sir. Coming through, sir.
Pursuant to paragraph 1290, I hereby formally request third-party arbitration of our dispute.
You have the right.
Furthermore, pursuant to subsection D3, I name the Grisellas to arbitrate.
Grisellas?
Unfortunately, they are currently in their hibernation cycle. However, they will awaken in 6 months, at which time we can get this matter settled. Now, do you want to wait? Or give me my 3 weeks?
Absurd. We carry the membership. We can brook no delay.
Then I hereby declare this treaty in abeyance.
Wait. Negotiation is permissible.
You enjoyed that.
You're damned right.
Captain, they are hailing us. Sir?
On screen.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Aurora. Your name's not Aurora. It's whoa, Aurora.
What the hell is wrong with them? Riker Engineering, Geordi, what the hell happened?
Mr. Data, what the hell happened?
What the hell is going on? Geordi, what the hell is going on here? What the hell was that?
What the hell happened here? What the hell is going on? What? Just what the hell is all this? What the hell is happening? What the hell happened? What the...
I'm sorry.
What the...
Lieutenant Worf, what the hell did the sensor say? The sound is not registering, Commander.
Q.
Red alert.
Who the hell are you? I am the evolution of stardust. I'm the gentle flutter of a butterfly. I am death, destroyer of worlds.
At least we're acquainted with the judge, Captain. Do you mind identifying what you are?
Call ourselves.
It's about time you showed up. I would prefer if you addressed me as His Honor, the High Sheriff of Nottingham. Welcome to the afterlife.
Q.
Flower, is there a John Luck Pickard here? That seems to be the trouble, Lieutenant Picard.
Q? What is going on here? Where is the anomaly?
Where's your mommy? This is the afterlife, and I'm God.
You're not God.
Blasphemy. You're lucky I don't cast you out or smite you or something.
Con permiso, Capitan. The hall is rented, the orchestra engaged. It's now time to see if you can dance.
Captain's log, stardate 42761.9. Despite Guinan's warning, I feel compelled to investigate this unexplored sector of the galaxy before heading back.
We are being probed.
On screen.
Aurora, Q here, also known as John Lancie. I am sending you birthday greetings. Birthday greetings from me and from Matthew. 36. Nice. Nice. I don't remember 36 anymore. Not so nice. It says here that you're almost done with college and would love to be distracted by Q. Yes. Yes, Q as a distraction. I understand that. I don't know if I provide much more than that, quite frankly. I have been in groups where, there'll be Gates McFadden on one side and Jonathan Frakes on the other, and, fans will come up completely ignoring me and look them straight in the face and say, "Oh, Miss McFadden, you made me want to be a doctor," or "Mr. Frakes, you made me want to get into the space program." And then they look at me. I think I only attract scallywags and ne'er-do-wells and what have you. So distracted by Q is probably the perfect thing to say. Says you love dancing, games, socializing, playing with the dog, and dreaming of getting into Starfleet. Oh, come on, Starfleet? Really? Okay. Well, listen, have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And celebrate at my venerable old age. I can tell you that celebrating is important. And not just for birthdays, but for all sorts of things. Find reasons to celebrate. I think that that's good advice. Good advice. Yes. So with that, cheers.
Well, I suppose that is the end of Q.
He's back! I'm forgiven. My brothers and sisters of the Continuum have taken me back. I'm immortal again, omnipotent again.
Swell.
Don't fret, Riker. My good fortune is your good fortune.
Aurora, hi, it's Jonathan Frakes, Commander Riker from Star Trek, The Next Generation. Or should you happen to watch Picard, Captain Riker, at long last, I'd like to invite you to 10 Forward to have maybe a Romulan ale. Matthew and I would like to wish you, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings at Christmas and a Happy New Year. May you live long and prosper and stay safe. It says here that you have enjoyed the series, which I'm grateful for. That you're friendly as Tilly, you dress like a butterfly. You play Tongo with Ferengi, and you aspire to Jango. You're a really good fan, and you have a man who really cares about you. Happy holidays, Aurora. From Matthew, and from me. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Pages from Keats to Giacomo. Poets have composed odes to individuals who have had a profound effect upon their lives. In keeping with that tradition, I have written my next poem in honor of my cat. I call it Ode to Spot.
What are you looking at?
I'm not looking at anything, sir. I'm continuing to organize my files.
But you were looking at me.
I am sorry if I was disturbing you, sir. I will not look in your direction.
It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life.
Hello, Aurora.
how are you? I hope you're enjoying your Star Trek tribute video that Matthew has created for you. Let's see here, what does he say? He says that you have been inspired, apparently, by Data's curiosity and heart, and that you're a huge fan. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Aurora. And I have to tell you, ironically, we have that in common. Yeah. Because I owe it the same thing to the writers of the show who came up with Data, Gene Roddenberry, and all the wonderful writers who wrote on the show and created Data. I was merely a conduit for their thoughts. I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful that I was there to do it, and I'm so glad that you were there to enjoy it. Let's see, what else does it say? Oh, you love to dance and sing and bake treats and travel. I wonder if you could put all those together into one show. A baking, singing, dancing, traveling show. Yeah, I'd like to do that myself. He said, well, we'd love to hear what Data's journey has meant to me. Well, you know, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, it's meant the best job I ever had, because as you probably know, I'm an actor. I'm immensely grateful for all the years, but my particular joy from it, my favorite moments that you're asking for here, is not so much from the show itself, because I wasn't really, I haven't seen them. I acted in them, I remember that, and I read them, I know I did that, but I felt it was redundant to watch them because I knew how they were going to turn out. But I will say this, what's meant the most to me has been meeting the fans at conventions and just, you know, out in public, and their enthusiasm for the show is so touching and rewarding, and just as this is. Anyway, I wish you so much joy, and when you get that show together, send me an invitation. I want to come see it. All the best, Aurora.
Data. The sensors can't penetrate the planet's ionosphere. There's too much interference. Can you find a way to scan for life forms?
I would be happy to, sir. I just love scanning for life forms. Life forms. You tiny little life forms. You precious little life forms. Where are you?
Computer, begin monitoring external temperature. External temperature 0.8 million kelvins and rising.
Beverly, what do you hope to accomplish?
I think Dr. Riker was right about his shield. The only reason it failed is because it was sabotaged, and I'm going to prove it.
But you can't be certain of that. You're betting your life on a hypothesis.
I'm not wrong. External temperature 1.9 million kelvins.
Well, this is to Aurora from Matthew. And I am Gates McFadden, who used to be a redhead, but who played Dr. Beverly Crusher in Picard Season 3 and TNG and so many things. So this is wonderful. You're having a big tribute all through the shows. You've watched all of them. Congratulations. I think that's really awesome. I hope that you've enjoyed them, as at least our shows, as much as we enjoyed making them. I really also loved doing Picard Season 3. It has changed my life, of course, but also meeting fans has changed my life. I've learned about the impact of the show, and I don't think it's just me, it's all of us. It's the whole Michigas, the writers, the producers, the cinematographers, everything. The stories, we love the stories. We love to have imagination and believe the world can be better. The future might be better. So I hope that, you know, I hear that, Aurora, that you dream of joining Starfleet or being an extra one day. Well, I hope that happens for you. It really might. That you love dancing, singing, baking. I do too. Though her mini schnauzer, Hansel, thinks he's the chef. Oh, I know, I have a cat who thinks that too. I've just been baking cookies myself today. I do love to bake as well. So anyway, my journey has meant a lot. It's a lot of love, a lot of work, a lot of joy, and a lot of learning. and having courage and learning how to be myself. Thank you. Thank you for watching Remember Me. I liked that episode too. Have a blast. Get through all of them and really get ready to start watching them again. Okay. Lots of love.
Sir, the shuttle is entering the Corona.
Beverly, what's happening?
Computer, activate the EMH program.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
20 Borg are about to break through that door. We need time to get out of here. Create a diversion.
This isn't part of my program. I'm a doctor, not a doorstop.
Well, do a dance. Tell a story. I don't care. Just give us a few seconds.
According to Starfleet medical research, Borg implants can cause severe skin irritations. Perhaps you'd like an analgesic cream?
Never been to Vulcan before? Well, if there's time, I'll show you around. It's strange that we're not jumping to Vulcan.
Well, Starfleet has committed to finding a non-human interface. Until that happens, I'm happy to go the old-fashioned way.
Captain on the bridge?
Acting, Captain. Please take your stations. You may consult with Science Officer Burnham later.
Thank you, Mr. Saru, for permitting me this small indulgence. I never tire of seeing home.
Of course. Lieutenant Detmer, have we cleared the Sol system?
Yes, Captain.
Set course for Vulcan and engage at maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Incoming transmission.
Aurora, hello. It is Emily Coutts, Commander Kayla Detmer from Star Trek Discovery. So excited to send you this cameo and congratulate you on multi-year journey of watching every Star Trek in chronological order. That is a huge feat. When I found out I was joining the cast of Star Trek Discovery, I too had to go on a similar journey, although I didn't do it chronologically. But I had to do a lot of watching because I did not grow up on Trek and I was not a Trekkie before. And so it was such a fun journey, and I, at the end, totally understood what the Trekkies had been talking about this whole time, which is that Star Trek is so special and so amazing. So I'm very happy that you watched it and enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being a huge fan of our show as well. Matthew has asked me to assemble my dream team. I'm going all female. I'm going Janeway, Tashiar, 7 of 9, and I'm breaking his rule of no Discovery people, and I'm putting Tilly because what you gonna do about it? And we all need some Tilly in our lives, and that's that. And Matthew told me a little bit about you, and you sound so amazing. So keep being you, keep being awesome, keep watching Trek and trekking on, and live long and prosper, baby. Mwah!
Garak? I thought you were going to stay in the holosuite for a while.
I got tired of staring at a fake landscape, pretending I was outside. No. Work is the answer. My father always used to say that people should throw themselves into their work. Do your chores, Elam. I told you to do your chores.
And if you didn't, what would he do to you?
Oh, no, please, don't start. Spare me your insipid psychobabble. I'm not some quivering neurotic who feels sorry for himself because his daddy wasn't nice. You couldn't begin to understand me.
I'd like to try.
Oh, I'm sure you would. You'd like nothing more than to pry into my personal affairs. Well, I'm not interested in dissecting my childhood. I only want to save my people from the Dominion. I don't need someone to walk in here and hold my hand. I want someone to help me get back to work. And you, my dear, are not up to this task. I mean, look at you. You're pathetic. A confused child trying to live up to a legacy left by her predecessors. You're not worthy of the name Dax. I knew Jadzia. She was vital, alive. She owned herself, and you don't even know who you are. How dare you presume to help me? You can't even help yourself. Now get out of here before I say something unkind.
You shot it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm Is your voice sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart, those bulletproof glass. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am
Captain will be glad to hear that you're back on the job.
Well, he has you to thank for it. And so do I.
Sir, not now, Mr. Worf.
Hi, Aurora. It's me, Dax, Lieutenant Ezri Dax. And I am here because, well, your friend Matthew thought that you might like this little montage. So I'm very happy to be part of it. And I'm very glad that you enjoyed Deep Space Nine. And I certainly had it was a very magical time in my life. And to be able to play Ezri Dax was very important to me. Very special character. And it was just a gift at that moment in time to get that role. I loved Ezri's vulnerability, and I loved that she was able to tell people, hey, I'm not doing great sometimes. I'm struggling a little bit, because a lot of times people keep that in. And I like to see more and more that people are being more open and sharing. And of course, she had so many great qualities, but that's something I really noticed about her that I liked and I felt was an important aspect of her. And I think maybe why I received such wonderful feedback and a lot of letters from people. I remember it was kind of overwhelming at the time in a wonderful way. And I think it was because of that aspect of Ezri Dax. And there's a lot of strength in being vulnerable. And so, yes, I'm very proud and honored to be part of the Star Trek family with you, Aurora. And shout out to Matthew, too. All right, all the best.
You know, some people say that you remained on DS9 as the eyes and ears of your fellow Cardassians.
You don't say. Doctor, you're not intimating that I'm some sort of spy, are you?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Ah, an open mind, the essence of intellect. As you may also know, I have a clothing shop nearby, so if you should require any apparel or simply wish, as I do, for a bit of enjoyable company now and then, I'm at your disposal, Doctor.
You're very kind, Mr. Garak.
Oh, it's just Garak. Plain, simple Garak.
When
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale. I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Curtains call, it's the last of all. When the lights fade out, all the sinners crawl. So they dug your grave and the masquerade will come calling out at the mess you made. Don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Oh, this is all for you. Don't wanna hide the truth. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. They say it's what you make, I say it's up to fate, it's woven in my soul. I need to let you go, your eyes they shine so bright, I wanna save that light. I can't escape this now, unless you show me how. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide.
Do you know what the sad part is, Odo? I'm a very good tailor.
Hi, Aurora. Andy Robinson here, and I've been asked by Matthew to, I guess, say hello. Wish you a great life and so forth. And he asked for I guess a bit of a pep talk. And I don't know. I'm not the kind of person. I'm kind of like Garak, you know. Pep talks are not my thing. I'm a different kind of person, and I think, you know, what Matthew is saying about you is that you're a different kind of person too, and that we have our own way of processing information, and sometimes situations in life are not an easy yes or no. They're complicated, and some of Garak's best lines, demonstrate that, like you never tell the same lie twice. Or my favorite, which is the truth is just an excuse for lack of imagination. Garak's take on the imagination is my favorite. And so we march to our own music, and we have our take on the world, and it's no better, it's no worse than anyone else's take, but it's ours. And so we just keep breathing, we pay attention, we put one foot in front of the next and do the things that we love and be with the people that we love. Clearly, Matthew is one of them. So, my dears, I wish you all the best. I truly do. And to keep marching to your music, keep dancing to your music, keep singing the songs that you love to sing. Take care. Bye.
Now, good day to you, Doctor. I'm so glad to have made such an interesting new friend today.
Computer, what's the status of program Cisco 197?
All necessary modifications have been completed. Program Cisco 197 ready for implementation on your command.
Ops to Captain Cisco. Sir, we're receiving a message from the Cardassian border.
Aurora. But you may wonder about the way I'm dressed, but actually I'm on a mission and I'm on Earth at the moment. But it has come to my attention that Garak is trying to recruit you. Please, listen to me. You cannot trust that Cardassian as far as you can throw him. Yes, I worked with him, but you never know what he's going to do or who he's backing. He works for himself. So please, Aurora, think twice.
Just let me know when it's a really ambassador.
Move out of there. You're ruining my shot.
Odo.
Oh, Major. Why is Quark trying to take a hollow picture of you?
Looks to me like he's pointing at both of us.
Every time I stand in front of you, he seems to get very upset.
Where are you going? Uh-uh.
Squash is fun. Come right now. Don't walk. Run!
Oh, I love the part where my name rotates around.
Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Multiple percussive injuries.
Status of your doctor?
He's dead.
I need to confirm my true nature. Whether or not I am in fact a real person.
When the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender, I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human? sign is vital. My hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human, or are we dancer?
You became sexually aroused in my body.
When did it become a crime to enjoy a sensation or two?
Computer freeze program.
Computer, activate the emergency command program.
Are we human, or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human, or are we dancer? Will your system be alright?
I have something for you. Fan mail.
Delete it. I don't want to read another word.
And I'll read it for you.
7.
Dear Doctor, I regret that your last performance was not as successful as you'd hoped. There are still those who appreciate your unique talents and admire you as an individual. I'll always consider myself your loyal fan.
Who's in front?
It's signed 7 of 9, Tertiary Adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
You've gotta let me know. Are we human?
7 of 9.
It may be possible to encode some of my nanoprobes to assimilate us into hormones.
Assimilate me. There may be some adverse effects. But it's worth a try.
State your intention.
I wanted to congratulate you on the latest phase of your social development. Why don't you read the cover?
You are my sunshine.
These past few days have been unforgettable. You've brought light into my life, 7.
You've developed romantic feelings for me.
It's as if you've become a part of my program. When we're apart, I feel like I'm missing a subroutine. I don't expect you to reciprocate. But I wanted you to know how I feel. Computer, end program. Enter.
Aurora. It's Robert Picardo, your doctor from Star Trek Voyager. First off, allow me to apologize for having aged. Holograms are not supposed to age, but sadly I missed that memo, Aurora. And here I am twice your age. I turned 70 last October, so I'm almost 71, and you're turning 36. Wow, what a wonderful age for you. And I'm very happy to hear that you're 36. Now, of course, you haven't reached your full power as a captain. That's when you turn 40. Then you'll reach your full Captain Janeway command. But in the meantime, you're getting stronger and stronger. And Matthew, who asked me to make this special message to you, has very, very high regard for you. And the same kind of high regard that apparently you have for me. That's right. He said that you love my character because of all of my self-praise, which is, I would call it my arrogance. I mean, the doctor was quite in love with his own abilities. Now, you're just finishing college, you dance, and you wish Starfleet were real. And you would forget to turn off the program after talking my ear off, which is very sweet. Apparently, if the emergency medical hologram were indeed real, you would keep me activated just so you could chat with me in sickbay. Matthew also said that if Kes and Neelix had a baby, it would be you. So, Matthew, whether or not he's a Star Trek fan, at least he grasps how important the Star Trek saga is to you, Aurora. That vision of
optimism for humanity's future in space that Gene Roddenberry created almost 60 years ago, and there have been so many iterations of the show, of which Voyager is the best, of course, and you share in that optimistic vision of humanity's future, a future in which all creatures work side by side, together, toward a common goal, a future in which learning and gathering understanding, information about our place in the cosmos is reason enough to extend the human presence out into space. We don't have to be looking for cheaper materials to make car phones and electric car batteries. Most importantly, I think Star Trek represents a vision of humanity's future in which science and technology empower us and enable us without destroying us. Okay, you get it, Aurora. At a mere 36 years of age, you are full of optimism for our future. And thank you for loving Star Trek. Thank you for loving my character. That reflects all sorts of wonderful qualities that you have. Great taste, intelligence, discernment. And from Matthew, and from your doctor, a very happy 36th birthday. EMH, out.
Tuvok!
Janeway to security. Get a team to the mess hall right away.
Stand back! He's been seized by the Pon farm. A neurochemical imbalance is driving him to mate. We won't be able to reason with him.
Tuvok, I understand. You are a Vulcan man. You have just gone without for 7 years about. Paris, please find a way to load a hypospray. I will give you the sign. Just aim for his behind. Hormones are raging. Synapses blazing. It's all so very illogical.
Logic is the foundation of function. Function is the essence of control. I am in control.
They send me away to find a fortune, chest filled with diamonds and gold. The house was awake with shadows and monsters. The hallways they echoed and groaned. I sat alone in bed till the morning. I'm crying, they're coming for me. And I tried to hold these secrets inside me. My mind's like a deadly disease. I'm bigger than my body. I'm colder than this hole.
Come closer.
I'm meaner than my demons. I'm bigger than these bones. And all the kids cried out, please stop, you're scaring me. I can't help this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control? I paced around for hours on empty. I jumped at the slightest of sounds. I couldn't stand the person inside me. I turned all the mirrors around. I'm bigger than my body. I'm colder than this home. I'm meaner than my demons. I'm bigger than these bones. And all the kids cried out, please stop, you're scaring me. I can't help this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control? I'm well acquainted with villains that live in my bed.
The one I turn to when I need my moral compass checked.
We have forged this relationship for years, and I depend on it.
And I've grown familiar with villains that live in my head. They beg me to write them so I'll never die when I'm dead. I'm bigger than my body. I'm colder than this home. I'm meaner than my demons. I'm bigger than these bones.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Please stop, you're scaring me. I can't hold this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control? And all the kids cried out, please stop, you're scaring me. I can't help this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control?
Interesting.
Aurora, Tim Russ here from Star Trek Voyager. How are you? Congratulations, Aurora, on completing all of the Star Treks. That is remarkable and admirable. I would like to leave you with a meditation that Tuvok might impart. The discipline of logic requires that I control my emotions, not suppress them. They exist, but they are not allowed to overwhelm reason. Through meditation and rigorous mental exercise, I will restore the balance that has been disrupted. When your thoughts become chaotic, return to the primary element of Vulcan meditation. Focus. Concentrate on a single thought, object, or concept. Allow it to fill your mind and exclude all else. I understand that you also own a new Celestron telescope. Congratulations to the world of amateur astronomy. I am not familiar with the workings of that particular telescope, but what I would suggest is utilizing the online video tutorials that you might be able to find on how to operate that telescope and follow them very, very closely. Start off with the simplest objects, i.e., planets and the moon and things like that, and then move to the brightest objects like the Orion Nebula, for example, now that it's wintertime, to look for that, and then look for the larger, brighter clusters. The Pleiades will also be up soon, and open clusters like that, which would look pretty nice in that telescope. Start with those larger objects and the brighter objects and work your way to the more tricky and difficult to find. And I hope that the app works well and that the telescope works well. But those would be the things that I would start with. The bright and easy to find objects, and then move to the more difficult ones. Take care of yourself, Aurora. Live long and prosper.
Tuvok. Tuvok.
As you were.
Sir, sensor readings indicate a massive spike in electromagnetic radiation in the Baul structure. The pulse has deactivated all the pylons across Kaminar.
Raise soldier fire. What the hell is happening?
The Baul weapons and shields have all been disabled, but I can't get a reading on what caused it.
The technology required to generate electric and magnetic fields that wide? This should be impossible.
Aurora. Your name's not Aurora, it's whoa, Aurora. That's what I meant to say. Doug Jones here, the tall, skinny, goofy actor guy from all those movies and TV shows, sometimes covered in rubber bits playing monsters and creatures, and sometimes with my real face playing humans or the occasional vampire or a Kelpian in a hologram program posing as a human. Anyway, Aurora, happy holidays and encouragement is what this is for. This video is sponsored by your precious Matthew. as people in your life go, Aurora, Matthew is a keeper, and he's a big fan of yours, and therefore I am too. And he told me lots about you. And I owe you a thank you, basically. Two things specifically. Out of my 38-year career, you have picked two of my most recent and most favorite of projects that seem to have a resonance with the audience, and also have been either heartwarming and life-changing for me to play, like Saru from Star Trek Discovery, or just plain goofy and funny and laughing all day to play, which would be the Baron from What We Do in the Shadows. So thank you for loving both of those shows, both of those characters, because without you, I may not have lasted all 5 seasons of Star Trek Discovery and all 6 seasons of What We Do in the Shadows. By the way, so now you know that Star Trek Discovery, the entire series now, seasons 1 through 5, all available now on DVD and Blu-ray, with bonus features that you'll only find there. I'm just going to say, and I kind of like to hang on to physical media because I know that I own it on my shelf and no one can ever take it down off of a platform. Or, it's on my shelf, I own it. Yes. And then, of course, in October 21st, that will be the first night starting airing of the new season of What We Do in the Shadows, and the final season of What We Do in the Shadows. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but I think they're going to be showing 3 episodes right off the bat that first night. So it's kind of like a feature film length, and it's going to be going 11 episodes this year instead of 10, so you have an extra episode anyway. Good to know. The Baron will be back for a few more of them. Yes, so you'll see the Baron here, and there throughout the season. Anywho, Aurora, bless you. Thank you for keeping both of those shows alive and keeping me on them. It's all because of you. I'm going to give you all that credit. But Matthew said that I've given you some laughs as the Baron and kept you fully engaged as Rue. And the same thing for me, honestly. I think you're my people, and we're getting each other here. Being able to play comedy like What We Do in the Shadows is a gift, especially now, when in the age we're in, where comedy is where there's such sensitivity out there, and you want to want to make sure you're not offending anyone, and this show just goes off the rails, being as funny as it wants to be, saying anything it wants to say, and we all know that it's for the joke and not for real, right? So with that comes an old school comedy that like the kind I grew up watching. So thank you for loving it too. And with Saru on Star Trek, boy, I've never gotten to know a character as well as I've gotten to know him. Peeling back all the layers that he is throughout those 5 seasons, and learning more about him with everything the writers put me through, and like the surprise of Vahara happening, where he loses his threat ganglia and they become quills that can shoot things, and he's actually a badass predator himself without ever knowing that was a possibility. Those are things that are scripted that surprise me, and that to play him correctly, I kind of have to find that place now. He's not prey anymore. Now he's a badass predator, but with a heart, and has his Kelpian people have learned not to just conquer, but to work in unison with other species. So Saru kind of like really single-handedly altered the course of his home planet Kaminar and brought peace and unity to his planet. I mean, that's a lot. And also to me personally, playing him, I got to watch and play with him going through anxiety and getting over anxiety, through fear and getting past fear. These are things in my own life that I really want to do away with, and function without worrying about what's coming tomorrow, what unseen threats are coming. With my threat ganglia going. So those have been good. Those have been good for me. So thank you for going on that ride with me, for sure. Now, Aurora, Matthew tells me that you are a bit of a Tilly yourself, and I do love the relationship between Saru and Tilly, that father-son, that father-daughter kind of relationship. And he has said about Tilly that she is the smartest person, crew member on that entire ship, and that's why in season, I was captain season 3, and near the end of it, I left the ship and put her in charge as acting captain, which was kind of below her pay grade at the time, but Saru knew that she had it in her. It was a great conversation. I love the scene we had in the ready room when I offered that to her, and she was like, "What? But I'm an ensign." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, you've done a lot. You're ready for this." And I love that sort of like he sees her skills and her pluses and encourages her. Even though she's a goofball, and she's a goof, and Saru does roll his eyes at her a lot, but with such love in his heart and such knowledge of her potential. I believe that Matthew looks at you the same way. He told me that you're kind of a Tilly, but working on being a Janeway. That makes perfect sense. Probably because he says that you are you work in IT. Well, of course, that is a real life smart person, just like Tilly / Janeway, right? So I'm looking forward to all that's happening in your future, my love. You're 36 years old. That means you're a puppy, and I could be your dad. I'm 64, so please don't ever feel old. I'll always be much, much older than you. So you can always say, well, no matter how old I am, Doug Jones is a heck of a lot older. There, does that make you feel better? Good. And he says that you are very active and social, and that you are finishing your IT degree. God bless you in those endeavors. And that you are, for real, the Star Trek, you are the Starfleet personnel in your real life. And it sounds like it. And he says that you will often be singing The Girl in the Village with One Small Foot. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even heard that title since we filmed that karaoke scene in The Baron's Night Out. Oh my gosh. And that triggers, of course, Matthew to say, party is over, we are leaving. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Matthew posed a question that he wonders how Saru would deal with the Baron or vice versa. Well, they are two very different beings, aren't they? Saru being gentlemanly, poised, very well spoken, very smart. He can speak 94 languages. And you've got Baron F-an-ass, who his name sounds like half an ass. I like to think it's a fine ass, but that's just me. Who's really quite dim in the head, like the other vampires. Very unaware and very out of touch, and he pronounces things wrong all the time. And so, if they went head to head, I think Saru wins this one, especially with the quills. Even though yes, no, you're right. Yeah. The Baron does have quite, superhuman powers as a vampire. He can dart around places and bite people and lift you in the air with his powers. I don't know. I still think Saru can also. That's a tough one, isn't it? I know. Wow. I'm going to say Saru will win that one, even though the Baron will give him quite a fight to the death. There you go. Okay. But all it takes is to keep the Baron working until sunlight, and he'll burn up one more time. I've already burned twice in the sun, so, who knows. Anyway, I hope and pray, Aurora, that your hopes and dreams and goals will come true and be realized in this coming year ahead, till the next set of holidays and beyond. I also hope and pray that success will continue to find you on all levels. Yes, with this degree in IT, but also your profession as it goes from here, your hobbies, your personal life, your relationships, your health, anything you put your mind and heart and hands to, may success be yours. And, Aurora, love. I hope and pray that love keeps finding you in all its forms, and you are getting some massive love today from that precious Matthew. Did you feel that? I know. And also from me, Doug Jones. And also from me, Captain Saru, now Ambassador Saru from Star Trek Discovery. And also from me, Baron Avanas, from What We Do in the Shadows. I wish I could turn you into a vampire, but I would like to keep you around as a familiar. That way you work for me, and I am happy. All right, love, 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 love. God bless you. Happy, 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 love.
Now, can you see if they have girl in the village with the one small foot by Vasilis the balladeer?
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll sing a cappella.
Okay.
There was a girl in the village. She had one very small foot. Did she lose her foot in the wind?
It's time to return to our desk.
No one knows.
Party's
There
over.
was a horse.
Aurora. This is Todd Stashwick. From Star Trek Picard. I understand you're not quite there yet, but what fun it is to give a little tease, a little taste, a little view of what is to come. Matthew wanted me to reach out to you. I'm Captain Liam Shaw of the Starship Titan. No spoilers, other than to say he's more than meets the eye. There's a lot of layers to this guy, and I think you're going to get a big kick out of him. He's a heck of a lot of fun, and them rivers run deep. But, so thank you for diving wholeheartedly with Matthew into Star Trek. It is a special family to be a part of, and I wanted to say welcome, and thanks for joining the party, and I really hope that you get a big kick out of Picard Season 3. It's going to be a lot of, it's going to mean a lot to you because of now watching all of the old stuff. This season, Season 3 is the one. So have a great holiday and enjoy your time in the 25th century. That's my century as Shaw. So with that, I will say live long and prosper and enjoy yourself. Keep going. Maybe you'll join Starfleet. That's out there someday. Maybe you'll be one of the people that makes it. Cheers.
Hello, Aurora and Matthew. It's me, it's Garret Wang, Ensign Harry Kim from Star Trek Voyager. Right off the bat, I need to thank Aurora for getting Matthew into Star Trek. Thank you, Aurora. Back in 2020, what a wonderful time to binge watch content, specifically Star Trek episodes. Because let's face it, everything shut down in 2020. And that's when you watch them all chronologically. You just finished, so I just want to thank you and congratulate you for finishing all those Star Trek episodes. And now you guys have board games, you have costumes, you have books, you have Voyager Christmas ornaments, and Voyager is your favorite, so thank you for that. Thank you for your continued support of Star Trek over the years, and more specifically Voyager. And Matthew, you did come across something that mentioned that I was a fan of Trek, and that is correct. Just to let you know, of every Star Trek show or movie that you've seen, only 10% of the actors are sci-fi / Star Trek fans to begin with. The rest are just actors, acting on a job. So, from Voyager, it was myself and Tuvok, Tim Russ. From Next Generation, it was Will Wheaton. He was the massive sci-fi / Star Trek fan. So that's the case all across the board. And, well, I'm here to officially welcome you. And I love what you said under what's the occasion of the video. Official invite to Ensign level Trekking. So here we go. Aurora and Matthew, you are officially invited to the world, the wonderful world of Star Trek. And it's not just a world of Star Trek. It's a lifestyle. It's a movement. It's a fandom. It is must-watch television. I really, really believe that. It is a blueprint for humans to live a better life. Who couldn't benefit from that? Who wouldn't benefit from that? Oftentimes I have thought that the world has so many problems and so much violence and so much bad things happening that it was my idea that if we could kidnap every world leader, Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, Netanyahu in Israel, kidnap them, handcuff them to couches, force them to watch every single Star Trek episode, and when they were done, I truly believe that our world would be a much better place. Because the only other way to stop wars, literally, and conflict in this world that we live in is if an alien force invaded us, just like on Independence Day. We'd all have to get together and become one. And that's probably not going to happen. So the better way is really to force feed Star Trek onto all the world leaders. Okay, well, welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are now part of this. I love it. Absolutely. Next steps for you? I think conventions are probably the best things for you to check out. Now, there are conventions all across this country, all across the world, so you can go in your backyard or you can head to Germany, where FedCon exists, a convention that started back in the 90s. It's the largest European convention. And FedCon was named after Federation Con. It used to be all Star Trek, now it's all sci-fi. They have Trek as their focus, but they also have Stargate, Star Wars, they have other sci-fi as well. So I think that is a logical step. My favorite convention, the one I'm most partial to, would happen to be Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia. This is a convention that uses the Monday of Labor Day as the fourth day of the convention. If you buy your ticket early enough, it's probably one of the most economical ways to go to a convention. Now, the way these conventions work, you get there are vendor rooms where you can actually purchase all types of cool memorabilia. And then there are areas where there are comic book artists that are sitting there selling their wares. But there's also Q&As, these panels that you can go to and watch actors, your favorite actors, talk about the shows they were on. You can ask questions of them. There's usually a lineup and a microphone for fans to get up and ask specific questions. So that is highly encouraged. And also at conventions, people do dress up. At Dragon Con, the hardcore cosplayers, it's a 4-day convention. They bring 8 cosplays. One for the daytime, one for the nighttime. One for the daytime, 2, one for the nighttime, 2. So it's absolutely something that I highly encourage that you do. The other option would be for you to go on the Star Trek cruise. The Star Trek cruise is something that is amazing. The old Star Trek cruises back in the 90s, 2000s, it would be only a small portion of the passengers that were on the Star Trek portion of it. The rest would be completely oblivious, and they would see these fans wearing their uniforms and they would think it's not Halloween yet. So the current cruise, Star Trek cruise, is a licensed one, and they rent out an entire cruise ship and they fill up all the passengers. So all 2,500, 3,000 passengers are all Star Trek fans. You're encouraged to bring as many cosplays as you want. It is absolutely the most amazing experience you will ever have. In fact, I know one fan who has decided to never go on a land-based convention again. After he went on the Star Trek cruise last year in 2024, he now only wants to go on a cruise. What sets the cruise apart is, again, everyone there is all like-minded. All the fans are there, and the camaraderie is amazing. And they also ask actors to do things that are outside of their wheelhouse. So yes, we do a normal Q&A, but we also do panels according to things that we're into that the fans may not know about. For instance, Gates McFadden did a dance workshop, although a lot of people don't already know that she dances. Gates McFadden, dance workshop. Na Visitor, cooking workshop. I happen to do stand-up comedy. So these are really fun panels to attend because you never really get to see that in a typical land-based convention. So those are my recommendations to you. I hope you really take those to heart. I hope to see you at a convention soon or maybe on a Star Trek cruise. So thank you again for your continued support of Trek. Please stay safe, live long and prosper, and in the words of Ensign Harry Kim, always remember to the journey. Thanks, Aurora and Matthew.
I know I'm on. I'm giving you the look. Sure, I'm Kevin McDonald. No, stop celebrating. Stop cheering. Kevin McDonald, woo! Stop celebrating, you phonies. You phony all-Star Trek phonies. I'm giving you the look of anger. There, wait, the look of anger. I had a small stroke, and this part of my it was a very small. Only this part of the body had a stroke, so I can't make the angry look as I want. Here, I'm going to try. I'm going to fight. I'm giving you the anger look. You all Star Trek phony. Stop celebrating. Oh my God, it's Kevin McDonald. We didn't use him in the video, so let's just pretend we're happy to see him. Yeah, Kevin. You're not even doing it well, you phonies. I'm going to give you the anger look again. There, you phonies. Oh, sure. I love Galaxy Quest. Sure, let's get. I love Star Trek. Let's get everyone we love in all our science fiction shows, and we'll do a tribute. Let's get everyone. What about Kevin McDonald? Someone says, and the other people will say in unison. They practice this. 47 people. I know there's 48 of you. I counted you phonies. I'm giving you the anger look again. What about Kevin McDonald? Says one person, and the other 47 people say, who? No, and it sounded beautiful because you all have beautiful voices. There was a high voice, like who, Kevin McDonald. I only stole the movie Galaxy Quest. I am Galaxy Quest. I stole the movie. I was on screen for a beautiful 49 seconds, and I was. No one will ever forget the famous line I said. Here, I'll do it for you. No one will forget. None of you forget. You don't care. You don't care because you got your Riker and you got your Q. But my character, whose name escapes me. I guess I was just called talk show host or something. Host. Maybe that was his name. Maybe the talk was his first name, host was his last name, and show was his middle name. But I'll never forget you. You'll never forget my famous line. Remember my favorite line? I come on screen, and I say the famous line. I know you're dying to hear it. It's I don't exactly remember what I said, but you know, sometimes things are so memorable you forget them. That does make sense. It makes sense. You phonies. And then you say, you call me your favorite kid in the hall. Here, I have a message from the kids in the hall. Here, just a sec, I'll get it. It's right here. There, you phonies. I'm going to reread. Galaxy Quest was a beautiful. I made that movie. I stole that movie. Working with Sigourney Weaver was wonderful. I stepped on her toes about 4 or 5 times. I'm clumsy, but it's my charm. And I'll never forget what Miss Sigourney Weaver said to me. She said, hey, you, whose name I didn't even bother to learn. If you step on my foot one more time, I'll punch you in the throat. That's a perfect Sigourney Wiener. She likes to call herself Sigourney Wiener. That's her nickname to herself. She makes everyone around her say it. We know Sigourney Weaver, but she can call me Sigourney Wiener. She doesn't have a strong sense of humor, which I guess that means I shouldn't trust her when she says I'm her favorite kid in the hall. Well, you phonies, have a good whatever this is, Star Trek thing, chronological thing. Have your thing. I wasn't invited to your thing. This is from, I guess, you. Why don't I? Someone here grew up in Olympia, putting tinfoil on the TV to get SCTV and watch you guys. I'm not on SCTV. I'm on the kids of the... I know you know that. Anyway, have a good celebration. Have whatever it is you're doing, have a good version of it. I'm just going to sit here and cry.